Hi everybody, welcome to yoga. Come and take a nice easy seat on your mat. Crossing at the legs if you can. If this isn't comfortable, any stress in the knees, place a pillow or a block underneath the hips to raise the hips slightly. Maybe take them above the knees, take the pressure off the knees. If it's really not comfortable, come and sit on your knees and just sit like this. That's absolutely fine. So you choose wherever feels good for you. So I'll come back into an easy seat because this is what feels good for me. And from here, just a little reminder that yoga is about your own personal journey. So when you're moving through the poses, if anything doesn't feel right, if there's any stress or strain or any pain at all, it's an indication that you need to back out of the pose. Maybe come back into child's pose, rest in child's pose, and then join back in when you can. It's not a competitive sport, so it's your journey. You go at your own pace, wherever feels good for you, only come to your own edge. So with that in mind, gently close the eyes, taking the hands onto the knees or into the waist, onto the hips. And then from here, just take a moment to find the breath, focusing on the breath, noticing the breath. And now starting to try to control the breath, taking a nice long deep inhale. Nice, long, slow, deep exhale. Really smoothing out that breath, breathing in nice and deeply. Exhaling nice and slowly. Trying to make the exhale as long as the inhale. Taking the awareness to the breathing. Letting go of your day, leaving behind your worries and your cares, and just taking this next hour for you to take time to check in, listen to your body, make that connection with the mind and the body through the breath, recognizing the breath as the bridge between the mind and the body. Noticing if we can calm and slow down the breath, it helps calm and slow down that mind, switching off that monkey mind, stopping all that chatter. Noticing the seat bones grounded down into the earth, and using that connection with the earth to lengthen up through that spine, pulling that spine up and out of the hips, sitting up nice and tall, creating space between each vertebrae, nice long tall spine. Taking the shoulders, rolling them up, and taking the shoulder blades back down the back, taking the shoulders away from the ears, nice long neck, nice long tall spine. Breathing in nice and deeply, exhaling nice and slowly. Awareness to the pelvic floor, lifting, engaging the pelvic floor, our Mula Bandha. From the navel in and up, engaging through our Uddiyana Bandha. Breathing nice and deeply, exhaling nice and slowly, moving into our counted pranayama breathing exercise. Take a nice long deep inhale, a nice long slow exhale, completely emptying the lungs. And then inhaling, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhaling, 2, 3, 4, hold. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhaling, 2, 3, 4, hold. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhaling, 2, 3, 4, hold. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold. Exhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhaling. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Inhaling. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhaling. 2, 3, 4. Hold. And then letting go of the counted breath, just returning to your normal breathing. Noticing how slow and smooth the breath is, how calm and steady the mind is. Knowing that at any point in your day you can come back to the counted breath. Using the counted breath to help calm the mind. Take a nice long inhale, opening up the eyes, blinking the eyes, taking your awareness back into the room. From here, coming over onto your hands and knees, coming into a neutral tabletop position. Maybe just checking that your knees are roughly about a 4 arms distance apart and your hands are roughly about a 4 arms distance from the knees. Take a nice deep inhale, a nice long exhale, and from here moving through our cat-cow stretches. So as you inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone, lifting the head, and pulling that chest out from the hips. And then as you exhale, curling through the spine, coming into our cat pose. Slowly curling through the spine, feeling each vertebrae as you move through into that. Inhaling again, feeling each vertebrae as you drop the belly, lifting up through that chest, lifting that chest up and out, away from the hips. Exhaling, pushing all the way back, lifting up through the core, coming all the way up into that cat, feeling that movement through the spine, that stretch through each of them, through the muscles supporting the spine, feeling the movement through each of the vertebrae. Inhaling, coming all the way back down into our cow pose. Again, lifting that chest up and out, away from the hips, curling through the spine. And exhaling, coming all the way back into our cat, lifting up through that navel, arching up through the back, letting tension go from the shoulders and the neck. And then gently release, coming back into that neutral tabletop position. So from here, breathing in, reaching out with that right arm, reaching out with that left leg, taking the right arm all the way out to the front, that left leg all the way to the back. And as you exhale, pulling that elbow, taking the elbow to meet that knee and crunching everything in. Inhaling, reaching all the way out. Exhaling, crunching everything in. Inhaling, reaching all the way out, and activating through the core, wakening up that core. Remember, we use the core to help support our lower back and our back. Activating the core to help us through all our postures. And then gently release, coming back to the center. We'll repeat on the other side. Inhaling, reaching up that out with that left hand, reaching back with that right foot. Nice long stretch through the spine. Exhaling, curling everything in. Inhaling, reaching out. Exhaling, curling everything in. Elbow to the knee. Inhaling, reaching out, elongating through that spine. Exhaling, activating that core. Hugging everything in. Elbow to the knee. Inhaling, reaching out, lengthening through the spine. Exhaling, engaging through that core, activating that core, hugging that elbow to the knee, and then gently release, coming back into that neutral tabletop. Take a nice deep inhale, a nice long exhale. Curling the toes, taking the hips over the heels, inhaling nice and deeply, and as you exhale, lifting up through that core, pushing up through that tailbone, pushing up through the hips, reaching that tailbone up to the sky, keeping a soft bend in the knees, coming into a gentle downward dog. From here, start to walk and pedal your dog, moving through the full range of your feet, so coming all the way onto your toes and all the way back onto your heels. Warming up through the ankles, warming up through the calves, those hamstrings are gently opening. Feel the movement through the hips, trying to relax the shoulder and the neck. Try not to keep any tension. Feel the connection to the earth with the palms of the hands. Breathing nice and deeply, just gently warming everything up, taking some fluidity and mobility through all the backs of the leg. Breathing nice and deeply. Exhaling nice and slowly, taking a soft bend through the knees now. Really feeling that connection to the earth through the hands. And then gently lifting up that left foot, stepping it behind that left hand. That right foot, stepping it behind that right hand. Deep bend in the knees here. Coming forward, feet about hip width distance apart, into a gentle forward fold. Take a nice deep inhale, a nice long exhale, trying to let the tension again go from the neck and the shoulders, and this time clasping the elbows with the opposite hands, and just hanging in our ragdoll pose. Feeling that opening up through the hamstrings, that release through the hamstrings. Maybe moving from side to side, gently swaying from side to side if that feels good for you. If it doesn't feel good for you, then just hang. But if you want to sway from side to side, you can. Or you can just gently rock forwards and then come back down. So you choose wherever feels good for you, wherever you can feel some tension, wherever you want to release that tension, trying to breathe into any tight spots, trying to take some gentle movement through those tight spots. Encouraging those tight spots just to release and let go. Know if we can release the tension through the body. It helps us become more supple, more flexible. Breathing in and really letting everything go. Just letting the neck and the shoulders hang, feeling the tension just dripping away. And then releasing the arms. Taking a nice deep inhale, a nice long exhale, and then on the next inhale, take an even deeper bend through the knees. Start to uncurl through the spine, coming up nice and slowly. There's no hurry here, just coming up at a nice gentle pace. Remember, we don't want any head rush. Just coming up into our Tadasana, our mountain pose here. From here, feeling connection through all four corners of the feet. Nice and grounded. Navel pulling in and up. Mula Bandha, pelvic floor engaged. Taking the shoulders up and back. Taking the shoulder blades down in the back. Taking the shoulders away from the ears. Just really feeling the strength in our mountain pose. From here, moving into our Prakasana, our tree pose. So I'll come this way so you can see me. Just checking out our balance here today. Rounding down through that left foot. So again, really feeling the connection to the earth through that left foot, like you're putting roots down into the earth through that left foot. And then taking the right foot. And if your tree pose is with your right foot, your ankle today, then that's fine. You stay here. It can be at your calf. It can be above the knee, but never on the knee, or up into your upper thigh. So you choose wherever feels good for you, remembering never pressing that foot against the knee, either below or above the knee. Don't put any pressure on that knee joint. It's a very delicate, tricky joint, so no pressure on that knee joint. And then from here, taking your hands into Namaste hands and just holding here, navel in and up. Dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Really pushing into that thigh with that foot, and then pushing into that foot with that thigh, feeling that connection. Breathing nice and deeply, finding a drishti point helps with the balance. Staying calm and centered in the mind also helps with the balance. I'm losing my balance because I'm losing my calm and centeredness. And then coming here, just gently releasing, letting go. And we'll repeat on the other side. So again, feeling that weight coming down through that right foot, putting down roots into the earth through that right foot, really feeling the connection to the earth. Taking that left foot and pointing it and taking it towards that right ankle. If this is where you want to stay, that's fine. It's a balance pose. It's your balance pose. Be proud of it and stay here if this is where you want to stay. If you want to come into the calf, then do so, or above the knee or up into your upper thigh. So again, never on the knee, either below or above the knee, taking the hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer pose, or Namaste hands. And again, dropping the shoulders away from the ears, lifting, engaging the Mula band of the pelvic floor from the navel in and up. Feeling the connection between the foot and the thigh, really pressing in, feeling that connection, the connection through that standing foot. Finding a drishti point for the gaze, calming and centering the mind. Breathing nice and deeply, always remembering to breathe. Nice long inhales, nice long exhales. Using that breath to help guide and support our practice. And then gently release, coming all the way back to standing. Well done, guys. So coming up to the top of the mat, moving into a Surya Namaskara, a sun salutation, modified sun salutation. I'm going to start here with my feet about hip width distance apart, just to help protect that lower back and that sacrum. If you're more comfortable taking your feet together, and that's where you usually practice, then you can do so. But if you're relatively new to yoga or you have any lower back issues, then take the feet about hip width distance apart. And then from here, breathing in, and you have an option when you're breathing in to take the arms up. You can either, if you have shoulder issues, just come up the center line of the body and inhale, reaching all the way up this way. If you're more used to taking the arms out to the side and there's no issue with your shoulders, taking the arms up and reaching up this way. So inhaling, reaching up. As you exhale, keep your soft bend through the knees because we're not quite fully warm yet. Keeping that soft bend through the knees, coming down into that forward fold. If you need to take a deeper bend through the knees to get the hands onto the mat, that's absolutely fine too. Be accepting of wherever you're at on your mat, knowing there's no rush, there's no hurry, and everything will come in time with practice. And then inhaling, taking the hands onto the shins, straightening out the legs this time and straightening out the back, coming into our L shape. Exhaling, coming back down into that forward fold, remembering that soft bend through the knees or a deeper bend if that's what we need. From here, pushing down through the hands, taking a step back on the inhale with one foot and a step back with the other foot. And then on the exhale, pushing yourself back into your downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale in your dog. A nice long exhale, trying to take the tailbone up to the sky, setting yourself the intention of getting the heels back onto the mat. But it may only be an intention today, that's absolutely fine. If you're a runner or a cyclist, sometimes you can have tight Achilles tendons and tight calves. And getting those heels back down may seem impossible. Just keep working at it, just keep setting yourself the intention. You want to feel that stretch up the back of the legs, all the way up through the hips, down through the back, through the spine. And the rooting down to the earth through the palms of the hands, trying to let go of the tension in the neck and the shoulders. Breathing into our down dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. And then from here, gently dropping down onto the knees, releasing the toes, and then just coming down to lying down onto your belly on the mat. Taking the hands out to the sides of the mat, roughly in line with the top of the mat, your shoulders, and then inhaling, coming a little bit up, just into a baby cobra, baby modified cobra, and then start to move from side to side, coming into a wavy cobra. Imagine that cobra doing the dance and just really moving through the shoulders, moving through the back, moving through the neck. Just taking again some mobility and some fluidity, opening up through the joints, warming everything up, getting that synovial fluid in the joints just moving nice and warm. And then dropping back down, head onto the mat, taking the hands underneath the shoulders. Nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, engaging through that core, lifting up through that navel, lifting up through the navel, lifting yourself all the way back up into a tabletop. And then taking the hips over the heels, tucking the toes, again, lifting up through that core, lifting up through that navel, engaging the core, pushing yourself all the way back into a downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale. A nice long slow exhale. From here, taking a soft bend to the knees, taking a nice deep inhale again. And as you exhale, twisting over and taking the hips over to the right and taking the knees over to the left. And feeling that twist through the body, feeling that opening up through that left-hand side and engaging through the left obliques. And then inhaling, coming back to the center. And exhaling, taking the hips over to the left, knees over to the right. Again, opening up through that right side of the body, feeling that stretch through those right obliques. Inhaling, coming all the way back to the center. Exhaling, repeating again one more time, over to the right, feeling the stretch and that opening up through the left as you take the hips to the right and the knees to the left. Inhaling all the way back to the center. Exhaling again, taking hips to the left, knees to the right, opening up through that right side of the body. And then inhaling, coming all the way back into that downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale. A nice long exhale. And then from here, taking a deep bend to the knees, deep bend through the elbows. You can either step one foot like this and like this, coming halfway up the mat into a forward fold. Or if you're feeling adventurous or brave, you have a bit more energy today, you can take a deep bend and then spring a hop up, halfway up the mat. And then coming down into that forward fold again, keeping a soft bend through the knees here. Just enjoying the forward fold. And then breathing in. And as you exhale, swinging the arms around and taking the hands over the outside of the left side of your mat. Again, just feeling that stretch to the right side of the body. Inhaling, coming all the way back to the center. Exhaling, taking the hands over to the right side of the mat. Feel that opening up through the left side of the body. And then inhaling, coming all the way back to the center. And then from here, taking a soft bend through the knees, engaging through that core, and then lifting yourself all the way up and curling through the spine, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky, nice and tall. Hands to your heart center. Nice deep inhale. Nice long exhale. Well done. So from here, moving through into our second Surya Namaskar, so just stepping up to the top of the mat. Shoulders back and down, navel in and up. Mula bandha engaged, pelvic floor lifted. Breathing in, reaching all the way up to the sky, either arms out to the side or up through the midline of the body, whatever feels good for you. And then exhaling, coming down into that forward fold. Your feet can be hip width distance apart or together. Again, it's your yoga practice. You go with whatever feels good for you. You can start to straighten out the legs a bit more here, or you can keep a soft bend. If you have any knee injuries, I just recommend you keep that soft bend through that knee just to take any tension or stress out of the knee. So from here, breathing in, as you're breathing in, reaching up, taking the hands onto the shins, straightening out the legs, straightening out the back, coming into our L shape. Exhaling again, forward folding. And then on the inhale, taking a step back with one leg and taking a step back with the other leg and pushing yourself back on the exhale into a downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale, a nice long exhale. And then dropping down onto the knees and then coming slowly down onto the belly, lying on the mat. And then from here, breathing in nice and deeply. As you exhale, engaging through that core and then lifting up through that core and pulling yourself up into Bhujangasana or Clover Pose. And then gently folding all the way back down, coming down to lying on the mat. And then breathing in nice and deeply. Exhaling nice and slowly. And then engaging through that core, lifting all the way back up, coming up into our neutral tabletop. And then taking the hips over the heels, curling through the toes, lifting up through the core, lifting that tailbone up to the sky, pushing yourself all the way back into a downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale. Nice long exhale. And then inhaling, reaching up with that right leg, taking that right leg all the way up to the sky into a three-legged dog. As you exhale, bending that right knee, setting the intention of getting that right foot to that left shoulder. Never going to happen in my lifetime, but I can set myself that intention. Rooting the hands down onto the earth, rooting that foot down onto the earth, and then opening up to that right hip. Breathing nice and deeply, feeling that opening and that stretch. And then inhaling, coming all the way back to the center, taking that right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhaling, pulling that right knee all the way into the chest, and hugging that right knee into the chest, coming forward into a high plank, holding that right knee to the chest. And then gently taking that right leg and out to the front, coming onto the sole of that back foot, and then pulling yourself open, taking that left arm up to the sky, coming into our fallen triangle. And then release, taking that left arm back down to the mat, picking up that right foot, hugging it into the chest, and then stepping that right foot all the way back to meet the left. And gently walk and pedal your dog here. Breathing nice and deeply, exhaling nice and slowly. And then what we do on the right, we have to do on the left. We have 2 legs. So from here, breathing in, as you're breathing in, reaching that left leg, taking it all the way up to the sky, nice and tall, nice, long, tall, 3-legged dog. On the exhale, bending that left knee, setting yourself the intention of getting that left foot towards that right shoulder, really grounding down to the earth through that right foot, grounding down to the earth through both palms, and opening up through that left hip. Breathing into the stretch. And then inhaling, coming all the way back up into a 3-legged dog. On the exhale, pulling that left knee all the way into the chest, coming forward into a high plank, holding here, that knee into the chest. And then taking that left foot, swinging underneath the right leg, swinging that right foot round, so you're coming onto the sole of the right foot, resting that left foot on the floor and the mat, outside of the mat, and then taking that right arm all the way up to the sky, and opening up into our fallen triangle on the right hand side, or the left hand side, should I say. And then release, taking that right hand back down to the mat, and then picking up that left knee, hugging it into the chest, and then pushing that left knee foot back towards the right foot. And then from here, taking the feet together, taking the knees apart, sitting back into our extended child's pose, our Balasana pose, reaching the hips all the way back towards the heels, and reaching the hands all the way forward to the front of the mat. Really feeling that traction through the spine, through all the muscles along the spine. Nice long spine. Maybe gently resting your forehead on the mat if that feels good for you. And then just gently moving forward an inch with that right hand, moving forward an inch with that left hand, trying to keep the palms where they are, and taking the hips back towards the heels, really feeling an even deeper stretch, getting more length through that spine. And then coming up into a tabletop, so taking the hands underneath the shoulders, taking the legs parallel to one another. Moving into our down dog again, so tucking through the toes, curling the toes under, lifting that navel in and up, and using that engaged navel, engaged core to help lift you up as you lift the hips all the way up to the sky, taking that tailbone up to the sky, taking the heels down towards the earth, and moving into that down dog, feeling the tension release from the neck and the shoulders, rooting to the earth through the palms and the feet. Breathing nice and deeply. And then from here, looking forward towards the hands, taking a bend through the knees, a bend through the elbows. You can either hop or step up to the middle of your mat, wherever you feel good today, wherever feels good for you. Coming up and remembering it's your practice. And then forward folding into a nice deep forward fold. Again, you can have a soft bend through the knees, or you can try and straighten the knees. The feet can be together, or they can be hip width apart. And then from here, taking a bend through the knees, engaging through the core, and keeping that engagement through the core, lengthening through the back, and if you can, taking your arms out in front of you, and then keeping that core engaged, keeping that soft bend through the knees, lifting all the way up and reaching all the way up to the sky, nice and tall. Hands to your heart center, Samasthiti. Take a nice deep inhale, a nice long exhale. Well done. From here, taking the hands and just dropping into the sides of your body. Then taking the hands behind you and clasping your fingers. And taking the hands just behind your hips, dropping the shoulders away from the ears, engaging through that core. Taking the feet this time about a hip distance apart, keeping a soft bend through the knees. And then take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, start to fold forward. And as you're folding forward, taking the arms up behind you and taking those arms up and over your head. And coming into that forward fold. Again, soft bend through the knees, navel lifted and engaged. Feel that opening up through the shoulders, feeling that release through the upper back. A really good counter pose for all the screen time that we have throughout the day. Also for where we tend to hold all our stress and our strains, our neck and our shoulders. So just opening everything up here, letting the neck relax. Breathing nice and deeply. And then taking a nice deep inhale. A nice long exhale. Just letting everything go. And then on the inhale bit, taking a deeper bend through the knees, starting to lower the arms and lifting yourself all the way back up into our mountain pose, Tadasana. Feeling the connection to the earth through all corners of the feet. Naveling it up, standing up nice and tall, shoulders away from the ears, head and neck nice and relaxed. Moving through our third Surya Namaskara. Breathing in, reaching all the way up to the sky. Either taking your arms up to the sides or taking your arms up through the midline of the body. Exhaling, coming down into that forward fold. They can be hip width apart or they can be stacked together. Inhaling, coming halfway up into a straight back and straight legs into our L shape. Shoulders away from the ears, navel in and up. Exhaling, coming back down into that forward fold. On the inhale, taking a step back with one foot and taking a step back with the other foot. On the exhale, pushing yourself all the way back into your downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale. A nice long exhale. And then inhaling, lifting up that right leg, coming all the way up into a three-legged dog. On the exhale, pulling that right knee all the way into the chest. Hugging that right knee into the chest, coming over into that high plank, and just holding here, hugging that knee in, pulling in that navel, in and up, engaging through that core. And then exhaling, dropping that right foot down beside that right hand. And holding here just for a moment. And then from here, breathing in, as you're breathing in, straightening out through that back, lengthening that spine. As you exhale, take a small bend through that back knee, engaging through the core, helping that core lift you up, coming all the way up into our high lunge. And then from here, inhaling, moving through a dynamic lunge, straightening out both legs, taking the arms all the way up. Exhaling, bending through the knees, taking the arms out to shoulder height. Inhaling, reaching all the way up. Exhaling, coming into the lunge, arms to shoulder height. Inhaling, straightening out the legs, straightening out the arm. Exhaling, coming into that lunge. Inhaling, reaching up one more time. Exhaling, coming into that lunge and holding here just for a moment. Navel in and up. And then gently coming forward, taking your weight over that right leg. And then from here, you can drop down onto that back knee if that feels good for you, where we're going to next, and dropping that back foot. And then coming all the way over and taking that left arm outside your right knee, your right thigh, and coming into the twist here. So I'll come around this way so you can see me and see what I'm doing with this twist. So my right foot's forward, my left arm is around my right knee. And then from here, just adjusting so that I can come fully into the twist. You can hold here and then taking your hands into Namaste hands, Really feeling that twisting through the torso. And at the same time, feeling that opening up through the right hip. You can hold here. If you want more, you can come up onto the toes of that back left foot and hold here. So you choose, it's your yoga practice. You hold wherever feels good for you. And just holding this gentle opening through the hip, this gentle twist through the body. Trying to take the gaze up over that right shoulder if you can. And then release, letting go. And I'll swivel back round so you can see me on this side again. Taking my right leg forward. So my right leg's forward, my left leg's back. And then taking both hands. Sorry, no, that's not right. Yeah, it's keeping your right hand outside that right foot, left hand, so the foot's in the middle of your hands. And then taking that back left foot and swiveling it around so that the sole of the foot's resting on the mat. And then just check that your right foot, the heels are roughly in alignment here. It doesn't have to be exact, but roughly in alignment. Keeping that bend through that right knee. And as you inhale, lifting up and pulling yourself all the way up and then moving into our Virabhadrasana 2, our Warrior 2 pose. So keeping a bend through that front right knee. Shoulders up. Sorry, arms up to shoulder height. Shoulders down away from the ears. Straight back leg. And then moving through some dynamic warriors. So breathing in, reaching up, straightening out the legs, straightening out the arms on the inhale. And then the exhale, coming all the way back down into Warrior 2. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, coming back down into Warrior 2. Inhaling, reaching up, straightening arms, straightening legs. Exhaling, holding out to Warrior 2. And then one more time, breathing in, reaching up. Exhaling, holding here in our Warrior 2 pose. And then gently taking that right arm, resting on that right thigh, taking the left arm up and over that left ear. So you can stay here if this is where you want to stay, in modified Parsvakonasana, or you can come down and take that right hand outside that right foot, that left arm up towards the sky, or you can take that right hand outside that right foot and hold here, but really thinking about that line, that diagonal line between that left hand and that left foot. Holding in our Parsvakonasana. And then gently release, taking both hands now to the front of that right foot. And then swiveling that right foot around. So it's facing the side of the mat. So both feet are facing the side of the mat. And take your weight into the center. And then from here, just start to move from side to side. Taking again some mobility through the shoulders, through the hips. In our thighs, just moving however feels good for you. Again, feeling into any tight spots. Just keeping everything fluid, everything mobile. And then come back to the center and take your feet and just gently turn your toes inward slightly so you become slightly pigeon-toed. Take an inhale and come halfway up and taking your hands onto your waist. As you exhale, slowly coming forward into a forward fold, coming into a Prasarita Padottanasana B, taking the elbows up towards the sky, feeling that lengthening through the back. Try to keep straight legs, but if straight legs are not good for you, you can take a soft bend through the knees. Try to keep that nice, long, straight spine. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, navel in and up, elbows reaching up. Breathing nice and deeply, exhaling nice and slowly. And then release, taking a soft bend through the knees, coming halfway up on the inhale. And then as you exhale, coming all the way back up to standing. Well, from here, swiveling that left foot forward to the front of the mat, and then turning around and taking the weight over, taking both hands outside that left front foot, and then swiveling onto the toes of that back right foot. And then from here, just swiveling that left foot out slightly towards that left hand. So again, you've got about a legs and a hip distance in terms of the width of the mat between both feet here, just so you can get your balance. We move into our lunge. So from here, breathing in, reaching out that spine, nice long tall spine. As you exhale, taking a soft bend through that back knee, engaging through that core, lifting up through that core as you lift yourself all the way back up into our high lunge. From here, breathing in, straightening out the legs, Straightening out the arms, reaching up nice and tall. As you exhale, taking the arms down into fists at the waist, coming down into that low high lunge. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, coming down. Inhaling, reaching all the way up. Exhaling, coming back down into that lunge. Inhaling, reaching up nice and tall. Exhaling, holding in that high lunge. And slowly coming forward over that left knee, dropping down onto that knee of that back right foot, and dropping the toes, releasing the toes. Breathing in nice and deeply. And then on the exhale, taking that right arm outside that left leg. So we're coming into our twist on this side. So really opening up and coming, taking the torso over that right bent, that left bent knee. And then from here, taking the hands into Namaste hands. And then if you were up for it, if you want to, you can come onto the toes of that back foot. And again, feeling that opening up through the torso, that opening up through the left hip. As you gently twist around and look up over that left shoulder. Breathing nice and deeply. And then release. Taking both hands back outside that front left foot. And then from here, moving that left foot more into the center of the hands, taking that back right foot and coming into the sole of that back right foot. And just checking that your heels are roughly in alignment here. It doesn't have to be exact, not exact science. Just coming where you can hold the equal balance between your feet. And then from here, breathing in. And as you exhale again, lifting up. And then using that core to lift yourself all the way up and coming up into our warrior two pose on the left hand side. So deep bend through that left knee, arms up to shoulder height, holding the warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. And then inhaling, reaching up, taking the arms up nice and straight, straightening out through the legs. And as you exhale, coming down, bending through that front knee, taking the hands into the waist. Inhaling, reaching all the way up. Exhaling, coming all the way down. Inhaling, reaching all the way up, nice and tall, straightening out both legs. As you exhale, bending through that left knee, keeping that right leg straight, arms into the waist. Inhaling, reaching all the way up. Exhaling, holding down into our warrior, taking the arms back up to shoulder height. And then taking that left arm onto that left knee, right arm up over our ear. Holding here in our Parsvakonasana on the left-hand side. You can stay here, this is where it feels good for you, or you can take that hand, left hand inside that left foot, or you can take it outside the left foot. Wherever you feels good for you, wherever you can feel that stretch, really focusing on that diagonal line between the right hand and the right foot, really feeling that you're pulling that right, pushing that right hand out, pushing that right leg back, feeling that extension through the right-hand side of the foot. And then release, taking the hand down in front of that left foot, and then swiveling that left foot round so both feet are facing the front of the mat. And again, just becoming a bit wavy, just moving again from side to side, opening everything up, coming up nice halfway, and then coming all the way back down again, whatever feels good for you. Just feeling the mobility, feeling the fluidity, keeping everything nice and warm, nice and supple. And then coming gently back to the center, taking both hands just underneath the face, making sure both feet, the toes are pointing forward to the sides of the mat. From here, really lifting up, coming into an up and out shape through the body, rooting down through that left hand, breathing in nice and deeply. And as you exhale, lifting up that right hand and taking all the way up to the sky. Looking up over that right shoulder towards that right. Inhaling, coming all the way back to the center. Grounding down through that right hand, lifting up through the left, turning over and twisting to the left. Looking up over that left shoulder to that left. Inhaling, coming all the way back to the center. Exhaling, lifting all the way up. Inhaling, coming back to the center. Exhaling again, lifting all the way up and activating that core. And then coming all the way back to the center. And then from here, walking the hands over towards the right, bending through that right knee, twisting around so that right foot's facing towards the front of the mat. You're coming onto the toes of that back left foot. Taking the hands outside that right foot. And then from here, hugging that right knee into the chest and stepping all the way back into a downward facing dog. A nice deep inhale. A nice long exhale. Breathing in nice and deeply. Exhale nice and slowly. And then gently taking the feet together, knees apart, sitting back on the heels, coming into that extended child's pose again. Just taking a moment to reset. Breathing nice and deeply. And then coming up onto all fours. And then from here, taking that right knee and crossing that right knee over the left knee. Taking that left knee in towards the back of the right knee. And just sit back over onto your heels, coming into a cross-legged position on your mat. And then from here, I'll turn here so you can see me. Keeping that left foot, if you can, bent with the left, so left knee bent and left foot in towards that right hip. Taking that right foot and turning it so that the sole of the right foot is actually planted onto the earth. If this is too much for you and it doesn't feel comfortable, you can take that left leg and just straighten it out and come with a straight leg, coming into our Matsyendrasana or twist. But if you can, keep the leg in and hooked underneath the hip. Great. If not, straighten out. It's your practice, your journey. Come wherever you feel comfortable, wherever you feel that gentle stretch. You're only ever coming to your own edge. So from here, sitting up nice and tall, elongating that spine, navel in and lifted, pelvic floor engaged, twisting around over towards the right side of the body, taking that left arm and hooking it behind that right knee. And then feeling the twist, gently placing that left hand behind you. Feeling the twist. If you want, you can bend the arm and hold here, pushing against that right knee with that left arm, sitting up nice and tall. Navel in and up, shoulders away from the ears. Inhaling, lengthening through the spine. Exhaling, finding the twist. Inhaling, lengthening through the spine. Exhaling, finding the twist. Inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, finding the twist. And then gently release, coming all the way back to the center. And then moving on to the other side. So taking both legs out in front of you, giving them a little shake. Taking that right leg and hooking underneath the left. So that you're taking that right foot towards that left hip. And then taking that left leg and crossing it over that right knee. Again, if the keeping that right knee bent is not comfortable, straighten out the right leg and move into your twist from here. It's your practice. Go wherever feels good for you. So from here, sitting up nice and tall again, shoulders away from the ears, navel lifted, pelvic floor engaged, starting to twist around the left-hand side this time. Taking that right arm outside that left knee, and then taking that right hand and just gently placing it behind your hips and holding here, bending at the elbow if you want, and using that connection between the elbow and the knee to really push against that elbow to help you get that twist through the torso. So breathing in, sitting up nice and tall, exhaling, finding the twist. Inhaling, finding the length. Exhaling, finding the rotation. Inhaling, sitting up. Exhaling, twisting, looking over that left shoulder. And then release, coming all the way back to the center, taking the legs all the way out in front of you, sitting up nice and tall. Take a nice deep inhale, a nice long exhale. Moving into our Janu Sirsasana, our head to knee pose, taking that right foot, bending at the knee, taking that right foot in towards that left thigh. And then from here, if it's you find that you are up here with the knee and it's not very comfortable, just take a block or a pillow, and just rest it underneath that right knee. That's absolutely fine, supporting that right knee so there's no stress or strain on that right knee. So come wherever feels good for you. If you need the block of the pillow, then use it. There's no shame in using the block on it. And then reaching up, sitting up nice and tall, flexing that left foot towards you, keeping that flexion through that left foot, lengthening up through that spine, feeling that engagement, feeling that stretch through the sides, pulling in the navel, lifting, engaging the pelvic floor. And then slowly coming down, folding over that left leg. Coming only to wherever feels good for you, wherever you feel that stretch. Lengthening through the spine, taking the shoulders away from the ears. Nice long stretch, breathing in nice and deeply, exhaling nice and slowly. And then release, coming all the way back up to the center. And then gently releasing that right leg, taking it all the way out in front of you. And we'll repeat on the left-hand side. So from here, bending that left knee, taking that left leg in towards that right. And on this side, I am going to use a block because I have an injury in my left knee, so I want to support my left knee. So from here, sitting up nice and tall again, feel that lengthening through the spine, pulling that right foot towards you, reaching up nice and tall, nice long, tall spine, navel in and up, and then coming forward on the exhale into our forward fold, Janu Shirshasana, head to knee pose. Lengthening through the spine, lifting that navel, taking the shoulders away from the ears, breathing nice and deeply. There's so many things to think about during our yoga pose, during our asana practice. By focusing on all the different points that we need to remember, it helps to empty the mind, leave behind our day and just focus on our body, and on how our body feels. And then release, coming all the way back up to the center. And then from here, taking both legs all the way out in front of you, sitting up nice and tall. Gently coming to lie on the mat, rolling back down onto the mat. Taking the hands down, just outside the hips, palms facing down onto the mat. Taking the legs up, just above your hips. And then from here, take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, start to engage through that core, lifting, engaging that core. As you lift, engage that core, pull the hips up off the mat, coming into a modified halasana. And then exhaling, coming all the way back to the center. Take a nice deep inhale. Again, exhaling, lifting up through the core, lifting up, using the core to help lift us up. Exhaling, coming all the way back down. Inhaling nice and deeply. Exhaling, lifting all the way up. Taking an inhale here. Exhaling, lowering everything back down. Again, inhaling nice and deeply. Exhaling, engaging the core and lifting up, feeling that engagement through the core. Inhaling here. Exhaling, lowering everything back down. We'll repeat one more time. Taking a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, lifting up through the core, using the core to lift you up, coming up over onto your upper back and your shoulders. Inhaling nice and deeply. And as you exhale, engaging through that core to gently lower yourself all the way back down onto the mat. Well done, guys. You should really feel that in your core, strengthening up that core. And then lowering the knees, and then taking your feet back down onto the mat, about a hip width distance apart. Nice long inhale, nice long exhale. And from here, moving into our British breathing. Taking an inhale, as you inhale, lifting up those hips, lifting up those arms, and taking those arms behind you over your head, lifting your hips up to the sky. As you exhale, lowering the arms, lowering the hips, taking yourself to lying back down onto the mat. Again, inhaling, lifting up through the hips, lifting up the arms. And as you finish that inhale, taking the hips all the way up to the sky, taking your hands all the way behind your head. And then as you exhale, starting to lower the hips, lower the arms. As you finish the exhale, you finish landing your hips and landing your hands onto the mat. So again, inhaling, lifting up through our bridge, taking our hips up to the sky, taking our hands all the way behind us. Finishing that inhale, and then exhaling, dropping the hips, dropping the hands, reaching the hands and the hips, reaching the hands, reaching the mat at the same time as you finish your exhale. So repeating one more time, lifting up through that hip, reaching up behind with your hands, inhaling, reaching all the way up. And as you exhale, gently lowering the hips and lowering the hands, taking yourself all the way back down onto the mat. Nice long inhale, nice long exhale. And then from here, moving into our inversion. So for you, that was a kind of form of inversion, but we'll move on to a further inversion. You can either come into just the waterfall pose. So if you have any neck or shoulder issues, we're going to go into the shoulder stand. I wouldn't recommend the shoulder stand if you have neck or shoulder issues. I would stay here, either in the waterfall pose, just taking your legs up towards the sky, letting your shoulders relax into the mat, or come into the dead bug pose where you can take the arms up too and hold here. If you want to try the shoulder stand, you may want to go with a half shoulder stand to begin with and try that. So you're just coming up and pushing up, and then just taking your hands to your lower back and just holding here with your upper back and your shoulders resting on the mat and holding in your shoulder stand here. This is where you can stay if the full shoulder stand is not for you today. If you want the full shoulder stand, then pushing everything all the way up onto your shoulders and coming up onto the shoulder stand, making sure you keep your hands resting on your lower back or in your hips to help support you in your shoulder stand. And just take a few breaths here, really feeling activation through the legs, pointing the toes up to the sky. This is the queen of the asana, the mother of the asana. It's a very nurturing pose, very good for the thyroid, for the hormones. Also good for resting the heart, helping the lymphatic drainage system, such a beneficial pose. So holding here just for a few breaths, or in your waterfall pose, or your dead bug, or your half shoulder stands. And then from here, gently release, starting to uncurl, taking your hands down onto the mat, and uncurling and slowly coming down vertebrae by vertebrae, lowering yourself down, trying to keep the legs nice and straight. If you can, you need to keep a bend to the knees, that's absolutely fine. If it's too much through the core, keeping the shoulders grounded to the mat, gently lowering the legs down, coming all the way down to lying on your mat. And then finishing with our fish pose, Matsyasana, taking the hands underneath the hips. And so the palms of the hands are resting on the mat and the backs of the hands, the hips are resting on the backs of the hands. And then from here, lifting up through the chest, opening up through the chest, popping the chest out, and then curling the shoulders forward and keeping the shoulders coming forward as you tilt the head back and rest on the top of your head. Holding here just for a few breaths, a counter stretch to the shoulder stand. Breathing nice and deeply, exhaling nice and slowly. And then release, letting go of the neck, and then letting go of the hands. And then moving into our Shavasana. So just coming into lying flat on the mats. Taking the hands out to the side, just letting all the weight go from the hands, from the fingers. Letting the feet drop out to the side. Letting all the weight go from the legs. Just feeling yourself melting into the mat. Giving yourself permission to relax and let go for a few minutes. Emptying the mind, letting go of all thoughts, relaxing the mind as well as relaxing the body. Relaxing the breath, not trying to control the breath. Just let the breathing return to your normal breath. Noticing how the breath will slow down, become more shallow the deeper you move into your relaxation. From here, imagining a bright blue star resting in the center of your forehead, just above your third eye. As that bright blue star rests in the center of your forehead, it encourages your mind to let go, to relax. Letting go of all tension through the face, the head, the neck. Letting the jaw go. That blue star then moves down and taps your right shoulder, encouraging you to let all the tension go from that right shoulder. It taps your right elbow, your right wrist, your right thumb, your right index finger, right middle finger, right ring finger, right pinky finger, before it comes to rest in the center of your right hand and your palm. When it rests in the center of your palm, you can feel all the tension leaving that right arm. Then moves back up your right arm, tapping your right wrist, your right elbow, your right shoulder. Or moving across your chest and tapping your left shoulder, your left elbow, your left wrist, your left thumb, your left index finger, left middle finger, left ring finger, left pinky finger. Before coming to rest in the center of your left palm, reminding you to let go of all tension from that left arm. Then move up and touch your left wrist, your left elbow, your left shoulder. Coming to sit in the center of your chest, it rests on top of your heart chakra, and helps reset and rebalance that heart chakra in the middle of your chest. Then moves down and rests gently in your navel. Then comes and taps your right hip, the right knee, the right ankle, the right big toe, and then individually taps all of the toes remaining on your right foot. Feeling all the tension leaving your right leg. Then comes all the way back up your right leg, tapping your right ankle, your right knee, your right hip. Moving over to your right hip, the left hip, tapping that left hip, left knee, the left ankle, left big toe, then each of the individual toes left on that left foot. And comes back and taps that left ankle, left knee, left hip. Comes and rests gently on the navel. Moves up to the heart chakra and rests on the heart chakra. Encouraging us to release emotions, stress, tension. Just let it all go. That blue star then comes up and rests gently again on the forehead, reminding us to let go of our thoughts. Relax the mind, calm the mind. And then imagining a bright white light above your head, magnificent bright white light that's pulsing with pure energy. And as you breathe in, you breathe in that white light and it comes down through the body, entering through the crown of your head. It starts to make its way down your body, all the way down through the spine, through the Sushumna channel, engaging and activating the spine, waking the spine up, moving down through the spine, through the nerves, branching off from the spine. It starts to move down through all the nerve endings, moving into all the cells in the body, entering all the cells in the body, activating those cells, filling them with that pure white light, energizing the cells all the way down through the arms, through the fingertips, through the legs, all the way down to the toes, feeling the whole body lighting up with that white energy, feeling the body full of prana from the universe. And then taking the arms and reaching the arms all the way up behind you, stretching the arms all the way out over your head, stretching the feet all the way out in the opposite direction. Feel that lengthening through the torso, that lengthening through the limbs. And then pulling the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a nice big hug here. Breathing nice and deeply, hugging those knees in. And then gently rolling over onto your right side if you can. Coming over and holding into this gentle pose of the knees to the chest. And just holding here just for a breath in the fetal position. And then slowly making your way up into a nice easy seat again. Gentle cross the legs if that's good for you. Sitting up nice and tall. Finishing with 3 deep inhales and a nice long exhale with a big sigh. So breathing in nice and deeply. Exhaling with a big sigh. Inhaling again nice and deeply. Sighing it out. Inhaling again. Well done, everybody. Taking your hands to your heart center in Anjali Mudra. Thank you for sharing your practice with me from my heart to yours. Namaste. Well done. If you have any questions, give me any feedback, anything you'd like me to incorporate or change, or anything you say you might have any queries on, then please feel free to email me at yogabalancebyangela@gmail.com, or you can find me on the internet or Facebook, Yoga Balance by Angela. Look forward to hearing from you, receiving your feedback, either positive or constructive. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your day.